Hello, everyone. This is Heather with Keep It Simple Social Media, and this is Social Chats, episode number 48. So what is Social Chats? Well, this is a show that my business partner, Catherine, and I have passionately put together in order to help you, the small business person, navigate your way through the ever-changing world of marketing. And we do that by going out and finding people that are really leading in their industry. And then we ask them to be on our show in order to share with you the secrets behind their success. Now, if you think you would be a valuable guest on Social Chats, we would love to hear from you. But you also might be thinking that maybe you'd like to do your own live show, just like this one here, but you really don't know how to get started. Well, we would love for you to send Catherine and I a private message, and we will reach out and help you get started. Now, I am going to introduce today's guest on Social Chats. And it is my pleasure. I met this beautiful young lady almost a month and a half ago in Victoria at Social Media Camp. And I had the pleasure to get to know Marianne Noad. And I am just going to put my guest up on the screen here. There she is right there. And I'm going to go ahead and introduce to you Marianne Noad. So Marianne has actually been an entrepreneur her whole life. She's owned numerous businesses over the years. Her background is in holistic practitioner, and she loves actually to help people find the optimum health in their busy lives today. The last company she was in was for over 11 years, and she was the top single woman producer with teams exceeding over 110,000 people in over 40 countries, producing over $160 million in company revenue. Now, Marianne has coached and trained her teams to build solid product-driven businesses and to create a lucrative income for each of them, as well as personally generating an income of over $8 million. Now, she loves to give back to her community and supports charities and deals with charities that work with domestic violence, sexual assault, and environmental causes. She's also a proud mother of 3 amazing children. She's a grandmother of 2 beautiful boys. And one of the things that I want you to think about when you're thinking about Marianne Noad and the huge success that she has had, she has been a published author. She's a graduate of the Napoleon Hill World Learning Center, and she really believes that personal development is the key to success. Now, Marianne created all this success far before social media was in existence. So it is my pleasure, Marianne. Welcome to Social Chats. How wonderful to have you here.
Well, thank you very much for inviting me to be on your program. I feel very honored to be here. I'm excited.
Awesome. Now, is there anything about your journey, and it's been a big journey just from reading your bio, that I might have missed that's kind of important for people to know about you?
I think so. I think that it's important for them to know that just 11 short years ago, I was a single mom of 3 in a rental property. I had been bankrupt twice. I literally was living month to month. I was running a successful clinic, but I was running everything on cash because I had no credit. So it was very difficult at that time. And I want people to know, also, I was 50 years old at that time. So what I want people to know is that it doesn't matter where you are in life, what age you are, you can change things. You can turn things around if you desire.
Mm-hmm. That is wonderful to hear. That gives all of us a lot of great hope going forward. Marianne, network marketing in the past has literally been done word of mouth, friend from friend, family, so on and so forth. How is it that with the company that you've just joined, the GPS Solutions, how is it that you're taking network marketing and marrying it now with social media?
Well, this new company that I just recently am a part of, that's just launching now. We're still in pre-launch. We haven't even actually launched. We'll be completely launched by July. What they've decided to do is they've really taken a progressive step in this industry. As you said, in the past, it's always been more belly to belly marketing. And here we are. They have designed almost all of their marketing around the social media platform. So they've taken two giant industries, or two giant powerful platforms, let's just say. They've merged them together. And just in the last, I'd say month that we started working with it, we've had tremendous results. So they actually have developed apps that are a complement to the social media, and we're experiencing, even from people who are not that let's say techie savvy like myself. I mean, really, I can maneuver around, but it can be kind of like dangerous when I start getting in those areas in the past. But here I am, I'm finding success, I'm finding ease, the communication, the training that we're able to create through these platforms, and the wide marketplace that we're finding ourselves quite effortlessly, and very cost effectively that we're penetrating is very exciting.
Wow, yes, it is. And we met because I met you with my mentor and coach, Mari Smith, who is the Facebook queen of social media. And you have secured a working relationship with Mari and the new company. Is that correct?
That's correct. In fact, this is a crazy little story. And, anybody that gets to know me is going to know that I tell stories. So sit back. I got to tell a quick story. When I registered for the social media camp in Victoria, I knew at that time that we had secured a contract with Mari Smith, the queen of Facebook. I mean, wow. I didn't know much about her, but it didn't take me long to figure out just how iconic she is and what an amazing woman, what she's accomplished. So using social media, we were connected. We talked using social media, and she knew that I was going to be there, or the CEO's wife was going to be there. And so I'm one of those people, I think if you don't ask, you don't get. I actually texted Mari and said, any chance that we could get together for dinner? And guess what happened? She said, yes. What are the chances? Social media connected me. I didn't know much about her the week before, and here I am a week later, literally having dinner with Mari Smith, and sharing ideas and stories and getting to know her. But that event changed my whole world, because I really didn't understand what was happening in social media. I had been immersed in network marketing, and like you said, working with teams all over the world, and all this stuff. And so I get there, and it was like mind-blowing for me. It was absolutely like going to a different planet when I realized what I was missing out on with the marketing that can be done. I didn't know what an influencer was. I had no idea. All of these terminologies. And then, I mean, one of the most exciting things about that event was meeting you. I have to say this from the bottom of my heart, you guys. She's an amazing lady. I've been following her. She has helped me so much. But okay, let's get back to Mari Smith. So Mari Smith is actually going to be putting together a curriculum for our company, where our social entrepreneurs, that's what we call, our distributors, social entrepreneurs, are going to be training with her. And she's putting together a program that's going to help the average person, who doesn't know much about it, these aren't experts, and move them through into this marketplace and help them with these simple ideas and trainings to give them some success and really get them out there.
Yeah, she's going to teach your teams, or all of the teams, how to create social media posts, content, video, and she is the queen of using video right now as well. And then she is going to train all of the people on how to actually target market to specific audiences that would be of value for the products that you guys are bringing to the marketplace.
Exactly. And, the thing of it is, too, what I'm excited about is that now she also talked about the importance of branding yourself. And so, people actually are going to get to brand themselves, which could help them not just in that area of their life, but in many other areas. You can add in a whole bunch of things. Very exciting stuff.
Mm-hmm. And interesting enough, because a lot of people that are doing network marketing, I know my nieces, my cousins are, the people up in Whistler, Janet Pashley, she's really big into network marketing, but they're dabbling in their social media, so they might not really have like hands-on help that's coming down the road with what you guys are doing. The other thing that I've noticed was really successful with what I've been watching you guys do is you're slowly going through all of your friends on your accounts and looking at how you can grow, starting first with your friends, then with your family, and then bridging it out to starting to do marketing for as little as $1 a day. So when you were saying this is all really good for the network marketing component, but it's also good because a lot of us have other businesses that, you know, pay our mortgage every month. And so if you're starting new into network marketing, you still need that paycheck until you become successful. So yeah, everything that Mari is going to be teaching and everything that you guys are doing really trickles over into all the different areas of your life today. I wanted to say hi to Sherry. Sherry's here and Monica's here. And I also see that Caddy is here. And unfortunately, we missed Caddy Jordan in Victoria because she was sick, so she wasn't able to come. But she's another incredible social media person, Marianne, that would have been wonderful for you to meet. And maybe now you will meet her. She'll reach out to you.
I hope so. I'm just so enamored with all of this. And, you know, I guess, as you said, you know, I was just recently talking to somebody who works in it's a Medi Spa, and they do all kinds of things, but they really focus on rejuvenation, skin rejuvenation. And she's just convinced the owner for her to allow her to help her with social marketing. And so, you know, it doesn't matter whether it's network marketing or it's just your traditional business that we normally come and see, corporate. I mean, it could be corporate America. What I see in the future is that if you're not involved in social media, advertising, marketing, getting yourself out there, communication, you know, creating relationships, let's admit it, with any type of marketing, it's required to create a relationship. People want to trust, know you, that type of thing. And, you know, you're able to tell your story. Marketing, if you think about infomercials, just think about this for a quick second. You know, it's 25 minutes of storytelling and then 5 minutes of how do you buy that product, whatever. So storytelling is a big part. We can do that now with platforms like this, you know, the Facebook Live. What are those parties that they have?
Yeah, the Facebook watch parties.
Yeah, those. Okay, see, I'm still learning, but I'm watching everything, and I think those are really incredible too. So exciting times.
Yeah, and you and GPS Solutions have put together a huge package when it comes to social media. So you guys already have private groups, which is a really interesting place to get to learn who's involved, to share privately what the company is up to and what they're doing. So you guys came right out of the gate using private groups. So congratulations. I think that's going very successful. I saw you live in New York in Central Park. You and Ramon were doing a live show. And was that the first time that you had ever gone live?
We had been live twice before, but we decided that we wanted all of our social entrepreneurs and to understand that it doesn't matter where you are in the world. This platform, this tool is so powerful. So here we were. We also want to show that you can do business and have fun. It doesn't have to, you know, work can be fun. So here we are in Central Park, and we have this guy, and he's pedaling us through all through, and he's doing our little tour guide and that. We had an amazing time, and yeah, that was the first time we did it live there. And then a week later, just before we were leaving New York, our last day, we went to the Statue of Liberty in Ellis Park. And just before that, we went live. So it's so much fun, so effective. And, you know, using all of these tools that Facebook has to offer right now, like you said, the group chats and that, we use it for training, communication, direction, answering questions. And then a lot of the let's say if we're promoting a call, they can take that call right from that chat and they can move it right over, you know, onto their Facebook. They don't have to go from one social media platform to another. It's not like, I'm not putting down WhatsApp because I think they're great and all that, but I'm just saying the ease of when you start to build it all in that one area of Facebook, it's just so much easier to move information around and be connected.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the other thing that I saw that is happening with you and your team and your leaders, you guys are using Zoom conferencing.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hugely successfully.
Yes, yes. And that is, it's been very successful for us for our webinars. You know, we're able to do slideshows. We can still do interviews. We can still do training. We can bring on more than one person. We can have, you know, lots of people there asking questions, whatever, contributing. We can have one person doing part of a presentation and somebody else doing another. Very effective and very powerful.
Yeah, yeah. I was really impressed with that. I know that some of the people that I met down in Florida, I have a girlfriend that's down in Florida right now that's working with you, and to utilize Zoom to help her learn her social media. So helping her with her Facebook page and seeing what she's doing and walking her step by step. Catherine and I teach a lot of our courses, like one-on-one, using and utilizing Zoom conferencing. And it's powerful. It's really
it
the
really
bomb.
is. And I think that's brilliant that you are doing that you and Catherine are doing that, because a lot of times you can share a screen, you know, you can go right on and take them right online. You can show them everything. They're right there with you. It's so powerful. It's very effective. Especially when you're doing trainings and teaching people new things. I think it's amazing. Just before we hopped on, I was with my personal assistant. We were working on a corporate document and we were back and forth. We were on Zoom. It worked beautifully. She got to do all the work and I got to sit there. I mean, she's amazing. Thank you, Lori Fox. And we were using that tool. So I think we're going to again see more and more people really embracing that as well.
Yeah, that's great that you guys have embraced technology.
And you know, really, to be honest with you, because I mean, you know, and I don't care if anybody knows how old I am because I'm way past that age thing. It doesn't mean anything to me. I'm 61. So in my category, in my demographics of people, the baby boomers, a lot of us, the older baby boomers, have had some, or I guess I'd kind of be in the middle of the baby boomers. I don't know. There's whatever. They've been very hesitant. You know, they like their Facebook. You know, it's easy, whatever. But taking it past that. Maybe marketing a little bit with it, stepping outside that comfort zone. I think they're kind of hesitant about it, maybe a little nervous, and they're intimidated by it. But I'm here to tell people that if I can do it, if it's working for me, and again, I'm going to go back to you and Mara. You guys both have helped me so tremendously in understanding some of those tools. You find that person that's going to spend some time with you, good quality time. And, you know, I mean, I'm not just saying this to try, but honestly, I've learned a lot from you, Heather, and it wasn't, you know, really hard. It just that you just needed somebody that you trust. You need to open up to it and then move forward with it. So I'm telling everybody in my age group, go for it. It's amazing. It's fun. And usually what I find, and I have this saying, that most things that we need and require in life are just on the other side of that door of fear. So make sure that you push on that door of fear, push it open, walk through it, because it's not that big a thing, and your life is really going to be enriched by this.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. I'm impressed with the last 2 weeks of utilizing Facebook and Facebook only to follow you on your groups, on your Facebook page, which we will put in the comment section. It's Marianne Noad Talks, and just following everything you're doing, looking at the videos that you're adding, the webinars that you guys are doing, how you're social chatting with people all over North America. You're kind of pulling the four corners of North America together into a conversation. And it's a really healthy environment, I'm finding.
I think what the word that I like to use is community. I think that a lot of people are feeling very isolated these days. And so now with the Facebook Live and this, you know, what's this called again?
Be Live is what we're using.
Live TV. You know, now we're actually interacting. We're not just sending little messages and pictures and stuff like that. We're actually, you know, really interacting, and that's extremely important. And again, I think that people are looking for a connection somewhere. They want to be connected. So I don't know. I just had a mental pause there. I was going to go on with another idea, but anyways, that's strong enough right there. Community is so important. Oh, you were saying about how you've been following us. Something that I want to just say is that, you know, I've been on the road for a month. I just arrived home. I was in New York, and then I was traveling all over. And my dream for my Facebook talks is that I do want it to be more, I do want the business end to be there, but I also want to do interviews. I also want to, now that I'm home, start to show a little more of a personal side to me too. I think that I want people to know to a certain extent about me, because I want them to be able to connect with me and to relate with me. A lot of my market, what I'm finding right now is women. And women in my marketplace dominate 83% of the statistics of direct sales or network marketing. So there's a lot of women who are looking for women to lead them, women to follow. And, you know, if you're in that industry, be that woman, be that one. And don't get me wrong. I have so much respect for the men that I work with, but what I do know is that men and women do market a little differently. We can still use the same tools. They can all be duplicatable, but we can put that spin on, that feminine spin, because men will do more for money, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? We all love money. Well, you know, we're in business, whatever. Women will do things for money, but first of all, they'll do things because they want to make a change. They like to help other people. It's just the nurturing. It's the different types of the different sides of the gender. Both are wonderful, but both are different in a lot of ways. So that's where I'm saying to women right now, you know, make sure that you are being able to connect with the women who are looking for women to lead them.
Mm-hmm. I love helping my friends and my family utilize social media, understand it, not to be afraid of it, to, you know, find all different ways to help introduce the power of marketing their products and services with social media. So it makes me just so excited and passionate to share. Marianne, if you had one thing that you could share with our listeners that could help their life when it comes to marketing, could you tell us what that is?
Yes. I have this saying, don't take advice from broke people. Don't take money advice. Don't take business advice from people who are broke or not successful. And you know, and so I think a lot of times we have people surrounding us that we do love and care for, and they really do have our best interests in mind. But they want to tell us what to do, and I don't think this is going to work. You need to find your why, find your dream. What is your real big why? Napoleon Hill, you know, the very first principle is find your definiteness of purpose. And when you have a why so big that nobody can take it from you, nobody can rain on your parade, I think that's very super important. And just remember to follow the right leader. If they're successful, if they have integrity, do they have an intention to make a difference in the world? Will they coach you? Are they honest? You know, all of these things are important. So follow the right leader, and yeah, and don't worry about what other people say, because they're going to talk about somebody anyway. So don't worry what they're going to say. So you.
That is 100%. I just gave that very advice last weekend to a young girl that was staying here. She was telling me that she was thinking of a different career, and when she told certain people, they didn't give her any support. Mm-hmm. And I told her the same thing. Only tell the people that are going to support you. Mm-hmm. And And that's really what you are, Marianne. You are a huge team leader. And it's not that you're just a team leader. You're leading through experience. You have 17 years and 3 companies that you've taken from zero to the top before social media. And now you have social media that you can just go crazy with. And I'm so excited that you're going to start producing your own show like this, because you have so much knowledge. You have come and spent so many years studying the body and the brain and all the different courses you've taken in time. I'm really looking forward to my journey with you.
Well, I feel the same, because I've got Velcro stuck to my one hip and I'm sticking it onto your Velcro. And I'm going to be sticking close to you, my friend, because I really enjoy working with you and getting the training and the information that you're sharing so readily with me. So thank you very much. And I look forward to working with you.
Yeah, and I want to say thank you to Monica, who's giving us lots of comments and stuff. Monica is a fabulous young lady. Actually, she's got a tremendous story as well. She took our social media boot camp up in Whistler, and she's just a wonderful, energetic. I'm going to talk to her later about what we're up to here. But I am going to put all Marianne's contact information into the comment section. Marianne, we usually get thousands of people watching our show after it's over with. And if we didn't really talk about exactly what it is you're up to, because we're here really talking about how social media and person-to-person marketing, networking proves to be very successful over time, and the future is very, very bright for your new company.
Well, it is, and I'm super excited about it, because we're actually creating a new beverage category, and this is an iconic beverage that no one else in the world has, and what it does for the human body, and what it's able to do and help us socially, which sounds pretty crazy, but it does. People would be very excited, I think, to be able to experience it, because I do believe it's going to make a big difference and really improve us on a society level. So with that, anybody that's interested in more information, feel free to, get a hold of me or get a hold of you, because you'll pass them on, whatever. And I look forward to starting my new TV live. Thank you so much for inviting me. And this has been such a great experience, because it shows the simplicity. And I've had so much fun in the last, I can't believe that 20 minutes or whatever went by. Wow.
It's almost 30 minutes. No, it's all good. It's all good. I want to thank you very much for joining us today, and everyone that's tuned in. Don't forget that you can always ask your questions in the comment section, and both Marianne and I will get back to you. Marianne prefers to be contacted privately on Facebook, so you can either go to her business page and click on private message if you have any questions for Marianne. Marianne, I hope you have a fantastic day.
Thank you, and back to you, and thank you to everybody who's going to be listening, who listened now and who will in the future. Thanks so much.
And best of luck with your new product.
Thank you very much.